real quick. And a lot of that is the regiment that you get into, you know, your everyday routine, whether it's in your job, and then all the things that involve in running a football program, both obviously in season, the summer, but then out of season as well. So it's a big ordeal, and part of that is you know, it goes fast. So.
So 16 years here as head coach. You were an assistant before that, and you actually played here.
Yep.
So you know a little bit about this Bettendorf-Pleasant Valley rivalry.
Oh, there's a rivalry?
Yeah, just a little bit. So what do you remember, maybe not necessarily from your playing days, but as coach, how do you relay that to the players, or do you even have to say anything in a week like this?
No, not too much. You know, I've gotten older, so I have a hard time getting all riled up as much as I used to. But you know, I don't
wait for a couple bad calls.
Yeah,
you'll get riled up.
Probably, yeah. You know, I think we got a lot of kids that are intrinsically motivated and understand. Every Friday, you know, you only have so many opportunities to play.
Right.
Put a lot of time and effort into this game in the off season to be able to put everything you got into an opportunity, and this is a big opportunity for us. Obviously, it's our rival. You know, it's a crosstown rival. You know, all the kids know one another. You know, I lived less than half a mile from Bettendorf High School, so and you know, traditionally we've been kind of on the, you know, they're a state power.
Sure.
I mean, it goes way back. Had tremendous coaches program, and you know, Bettendorf was really kind of at the cutting edge of a lot of things long before I was a coach, and you know, that paid huge dividends for them, and they have, you know, terrific tradition and so forth, and you know, that challenged us, you know, before I was here, and I'm here to get to their standard and so forth. And you know, when I first played them as a head coach, we got the hell beat out of us, and you know, Coach Scott had said, hey, you got a lot of work to do, and I never forgot that. So, and he was right. I mean, and we all knew that. So you know, those are things that I remember, and obviously as a player, you know, those types of things, that's been a long time ago.
Sure.
And nobody probably remembers me anyways playing, so
Sure we do.
that's okay.
When you look at this, you're ranked #1 in the state, and there's been several games, I'm sure, in the series where Bettendorf's been ranked #1.
Yeah.
Is it nice? I know you don't get caught up in the rankings and
Right.
that stuff, but to see, talking to Dan earlier, to see Pleasant Valley's name on top of the rankings every week, it's got to be good for the program, good for the school.
Oh yeah. It's a nice honor. You don't really win anything out of it. You don't get anything out of it. You get some good. You guys know that. I mean,
Right.
and everybody knows that. It's obviously good PR for your program, and it's a reflection of, you know, our kids and so forth. And I always tell the kids, you know, you get pressure, you get expectations, you get you know, things out in front of you, you know, awarded to you. That's a privilege. That's a privilege, you know, and that's something you got to embrace. Those things are privileges, you know. And like I told someone, I'd rather be up there than number
Right.
38. You know,
Right.
and things aren't going very well for you. So, you know, we just kind of take it in and you know, get ready. Obviously, you know, we've been usually on the other end with Bettendorf, and every game, you know, whatever the case may be, who's been favored, who hasn't been favored, it's been a tough, hard-fought game for many years.
Before we let you go, let me ask you about coaching your sons, because that's got to be an ultimate thrill for a dad and a coach to be able to see your sons out there playing.
Yeah, it's pretty special. You know, it's pretty special. Obviously, you know, you still want to try to get caught up and watch, you know,
Right.
because that's what a parent, you want to watch and enjoy the success that they've had. Any kid, mine, you know, we're talking about right now, but I still got to be able to manage those emotions, the coaching and so forth. So it's been a balance, you know, and it hasn't always been easy.
Sure.
For me, or most certainly for them. You know, it hasn't been easy for them, and you know, I'm just really proud of them. You know, they're good kids, and you know, happen to be good football players and big part of our program, and you know, hope the best for them and our other guys.
It's
Yeah.
not Rusty Jr.'s senior night yet, so we won't get you too emotional
Right.
just yet. A few more games for you to deal with that. Of course, a big week on the score. Rusty, best of luck to you. Of course, we've been doing our guest grillers every single week. A few weeks ago, we had Dan Pearson, a legend in our area, and when it comes to sportscasting, another legend set to join us tonight. Take a listen.
Hi everybody, this is Tom Cornelis, and I'm looking forward to being the guest griller Friday night on the Channel 8 Score football show. Looking forward to get back to my old broadcasting roots as well at Channel 8, and also looking forward to working with Matt and Kory, those two little snot-nosed whippersnappers. Used to be my interns back in the day. Should be a fun night. Join us on Friday.
No snot.
I interned for him. I know
I
that.
worked with him.
Yeah,
Come
see?
on, TC.
Come on, a little respect. So Tom Cornelis will join us tonight. Of course, the big game, Bettendorf and Pleasant Valley, but a lot of great games around the area. Week 6 of The Score, the only half-hour high school football show in town. We'll see everybody tonight at 10:35. Josh, we'll throw back to you.